Hey YouTube, so welcome to my 1 week postpartum update. So it has been a week since we had our precious little man. He's still sleeping, he's so good, he's such a good baby, like he never cries and he's nursing like a champ and it's amazing, it's so amazing, he's so good. He makes me question whether or not we're ever going to have any more kids. We're not having any more kids. If my husband's watching. No more. No more. So, I wanted to just go ahead and film this really quickly, so I'm not going to keep you long, but everything is going really well. I haven't really had any postpartum issues. One of the things that they had told me that I had to worry about was like the postpartum cramping because he was baby number 4. But I actually think that because it's been 8... I'm sorry. Ooh. It's jiggly. Sorry. I actually think because it had been 8, almost 9 years since I'd given birth, my body kind of reset itself, which would also explain why I was in labor for 30 hours. It's almost like a first labor all over again, because I didn't really have any postpartum cramping. All of my recovery was at home. We came home from the birth center 4 hours after he was born. He was born at 9:02, and we left at about 1 o'clock that afternoon. So in a sense, I had a home birth away from home birth. Does that make sense? And all my recovery was done at home. So I was taking just 800 milligrams of Motrin for the first few days, but I'm not taking that anymore. And breastfeeding is going really well. Day 3 was the worst. And for me, okay, some people are probably like, oh, wow, okay, so you're breastfeeding. And I know, like, on my Facebook, I'm probably driving people crazy because I'm constantly like, yay, breastfeeding, oh, yay, breastfeeding. But for me, this is a really, really huge accomplishment, only because I have never been able to breastfeed my other kids before. I tried, and it didn't work. This might be TMI, but seriously, it's a postpartum video, so take it for what it is. I have very, very sensitive nipples. I have always had really sensitive nipples since I was a kid. Like, I remembered, you know, when you just start getting, like, your little breast buds, I would remember, like, my shirt rubbing my nipples and making them sore, and I remember telling my grandmother, my boobies hurt, and she used to always say, oh, you probably have a little cold in them. She always said that. Every time I told her that my little boobies hurt, she would tell me that I probably had a cold in them. So funny, my grandmother, that lady is. But it was, I think, because my shirt was rubbing my nipples. So I never did really well with that. So then, as I became a teenager, and I actually started, well, I never really actually had breasts, ever. But I do now. I have some boobies now. But, I'm a little proud of them. I actually have like a little bit of a rash in between my boobs, and it itches really, really bad, and I think it's because my boobs are touching. My boobs have never touched. Ever. There's always been a really good gap between them. So, anyway, I have never been able to like face a shower or not wear a bra. I just can't, like, they're just that sensitive. So for me, like, breastfeeding was like nails down a chalkboard, or was really, really bad. Putting a kid on my nipple was like torture. So my doula came up with the grand idea to break down my sensitivity by using a nipple shield. So that's actually what I'm doing. I am using a nipple shield. It does not help the pain because my nipples are still really sore, and when he latches on, it's like, so, but it's just helping me to try to get to a point where I don't actually have to use the nipple shield. I don't have inverted nipples. I know I discussed it in one of my in one of my pregnancy vlogs about using the nipple shield, and I did end up having to use it. Carter was tongue-tied at birth, and we did have to have that snipped, and I think I talked about that in my labor and delivery explanation video. So that wasn't too bad. But he was fine. I nursed him immediately, and he was good. He eats about every 2 hours, I guess, every 3. Sometimes he'll go 4. I don't really like when he goes 4 because my boobs hurt really bad when he goes 4 hours. I am pumping some, usually at night, just to try to relieve some pressure because he doesn't really get all the milk out when he eats. So let me go ahead and show you my postpartum belly. Actually, I think this whole breastfeeding thing completely rocks because I'm losing weight like nobody's business. So here you go. This is my little postpartum belly. And I'll let you see it. Oop, pulled my skirt up. That's not good. So my boobs are huge. But here you go. So this is all that I have left of my belly. Not too shabby, huh? Just a little bit more in. But to be honest, I actually think that my belly is about the same as it was before I got pregnant, because I did have a little bit of a belly. And my scale is broken, because my scale is saying I weigh 125, and there's no way I'm 5 pounds less than what I was before I gave birth. So I really actually think my scale's broken. So I probably won't have an accurate weight until I go back to my midwife at 6 weeks. And by then I'll probably be back down to my birth weight, or pre-birth weight, pre-pregnancy weight. So let me go ahead and show you little man, because he is sleeping. And oh, look at him. Here. There he is. Sleeping. This is like his favorite ninny ever. He loves it. That or the little lamb. Look at him. So if you want to see more pictures of him, because I'm total picture happy, please feel free to go to my Instagram. I think it's linked on my actual YouTube profile. If not, I'll try to post a link down below. Might be a day or two because I have to go to soccer. So I'm going to upload this from my phone. And there you go. So thanks for watching. This is my 1 week, and I will see you in week 2. Bye.